Well, all right, it is Monday, March 18th, and it is just about 8:40 a.m. here on the West Coast, and I do live stream every single day between 10 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 7 a.m. to 9:30 Pacific Standard Time. Finishing a little bit early today. My daughter's still going to be staying home from school sick, so I got to get going here and take care of her this morning. So I'm wrapping it up here, 2-0 for the day. Decided today I was not going to choose my accounts randomly, and I just decided to start trading my PA accounts from the get-go. So I got a trade on each PA account, 2 and 6. I did not get one for PA 7 today since I only took 2 trades. And then at the same time, I was copy trading to evaluation 35. So I was 2-0 on that account. So as you can see, I made $102 on both of my PA accounts and $306 on the evaluation. I'm still about $440 below starting balance on this evaluation 35. And I'm just trying to build that one back up to over starting balance and full drawdown before the time it renews. I'm willing to pay a renewal fee on it if it's at least there. But if it's below, then I might want to cancel it and just get a new evaluation for the same price with the full drawdown available to me. So we'll see how that works out. My plan was to get a trade on PA7 and then move on to evaluations. And that's what I'm going to try out this week, is just starting on my PA accounts and then moving on to the evaluations after that. Last week I was doing random choosing of the accounts just because I had a tough week prior to that and wanted to build my confidence back up after having, like, I forget what it was, 6 or 7 losses in a single week, which was the most I've had the whole year. Last week I went 11-1. And today I started off 2-0. So my confidence is feeling pretty good right now. And so therefore I trust my system to pick up some wins for me on my PA accounts. And then once I have one win or one trade on each account, a PA account, then I'll move on to my evaluations from there. All right, so let's see. Anything else I can mention? 80% discount still going on. Use this code or any other. If you're interested in continuing to watch me on this journey to my first payout, like and subscribe. I appreciate it. And let's get into the trades for today and move on from there. All right. So today it took me a little bit longer to get my stream going. That was because we had a strong push up. I got started right before 7 o'clock, somewhere in here. And I was having a hard time finding charts that were working for my system. As you know, I come in the morning and look at different size tick charts, and I'm looking for second entries that are consistently working for my profit target. Today, I wasn't finding charts that were working consistently for my larger profit target, so I had to go down to my standard profit target and was able to find a couple of charts that way. And so I really only, when I got started, I had one chart was able to look for larger than my profit target. And then the other 3 charts were looking for just my regular profit target. And the chart that was working best for larger than my profit target didn't last long before I had to drop that chart from my system. It picked up an entry that didn't work. Fortunately for me, I didn't take that entry. And so my first trade was here at about 7:37 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. So if I make that bigger, you'll see that, by the time I got my stream started, it was probably somewhere around here, I'm guessing, maybe 7:10, something like that. And so it took a good 25 minutes before I was able to get a trade. Both my trades today are not trades that you'd be able to take with Max Pat's price action trading system rules. This entry was off an inside bar and a doji on the EMA. And, I simply took it because the chart was working. And there was another trade that set up on another chart. I believe it was on this entry where I was looking at both charts, and I chose to go with this one after a little bit of confirmation on the other, if I remember how that went if I remember that correctly. You can always go back to my live stream after watching my review and just skip to where my trade is, and you'll be able to hear what my thinking was and see the trade play out in real time. But anyway, I entered one tick above this doji bar. It did give me a little bit of concern that it was backing up on the next bar right after my entry, and you can see it closed lower than my entry point. But then price did stay above the EMA, and it on the next bar went to work pretty quickly. So it seemed a little dicey, especially because it was on my PA. Did get my scalp 11 ticks and copy traded to evaluation 35, like I said before. And then I moved on to another chart for my second trade. Let's take a look. All right, and so here you can see the other chart that I traded on today. And again, this is a similar situation where not a trade I would have ever been able to take using max price action trading system rules, but because I'm not using his rules anymore and I have my own limited defined set of rules, this is a trade that I can take. First entry, second entry, again above an inside bar. The close was below the EMA, and I'm just going for my small scalp. And so there was plenty of room to get that. As you can see, it went much further than that. But I just took my small piece and moved on with the day. It was one of the two trades, maybe it was even this one, where I had kind of confirmation bias using another chart as well at the same time. But either way, you could go back to my live stream and see what was legitimately on my mind when I took the trade. If I don't talk about it right before, I talk about it right after. And so this one I took on PA2 and evaluation 35 as well. Both got 11 tick scalps on both trades. And so as you can see here, I'm now inching closer back to where I was before my last loss on PA2. I was at just above 52,000 when I got my loss. So I'm about $300 away from where I was before that loss. And PA6, I'm back above starting balance. So all of my PAs are in good shape now. They don't have full drawdown, but they're close to it. And you can see down here, PA2, you can see I've traded for 31 days on it now. PA6, I've traded for 15 days now. So it's just all about the target, getting to the target to be able to qualify for payouts. And PA7, I still need 5 more days anyway. So, you know, you can see that things are in good shape there. And all of my evaluations have been traded for, you know, will be traded for 7 days by the time they pass, no matter what. So the 1 day pass doesn't apply to me right now, but it's a great promo, 1 day pass, if you're into trying to pass evaluations in 1 day. And I think that really says it all. You can see here's the live price action here. And yeah, you know, please join me as I continue forward. I am searching for my first payout ever. And, you know, inching back closer to it, like I said, so about 900 away from it now, a little less than 900, and, you know, about 1500 or so, 1600 on the other two. So, like and subscribe, follow me on my journey. This is one of the only places you'll see a NQ futures trader trading, showing all of his accounts, all of my stats, and P&L, drawdown, everything, every day, never hiding it, and always taking every trade live on stream. And hopefully we'll get to see if I can go from a non-profitable trader to maybe one day a profitable trader. That's the journey I'm on. That's what I'm striving for. And every day is a new day where there's challenges, and, you know, I think I have something figured out. And then you know, I continue to observe and test different rules, and you get to see what I'm putting into place into my trading to see how I'm avoiding losses that I was taking just a couple weeks ago. I've got a couple rules that are helping me to avoid some of those losses now. So, but yet very limited rules. I'm taking trades that by a lot of price action rules, you wouldn't be able to take a trade like that. But for me here, I'm able to take them according to my style of trading now. So things are working out pretty good. 137 wins and 32 losses overall. I'm already basically at 160 trades. Is that over 100, almost 170 trades for the year. So definitely getting good volume, even though I've only gotten 2 trades today. Only had 1 trade Friday. They were all winners. But it's just going to show that even if I'm not getting those days where I'm getting 8 trades, I can still get 2 trades on one day, and then other days, well, I'll get more. Also, because I'm stopping trading a little bit earlier today, so that's part of it as well. And I stopped early on Friday as well. So there's going to be those days, but yeah, I think I'm really happy with how the system's working for me right now, and I'm just trying to stay inside of myself. I have a want and a desire to trade heavier contracts, be more aggressive with copy trading, when I'm seeing that the system is working well. But I'm just going to try to limit myself right now and just keep myself in check, be a little bit conservative, and keep trading the way I'm trading. Once I can get a first payout, especially if it's the 2,000 payout on the 50K, then I can open up my trading a little bit, be a little bit more aggressive. But I really want to do it with Apex's money and not my own. So at least if I can be break even with a $2,000 payout by the time it comes, that should be about approximately break even. Then maybe I can be more aggressive, knowing that, well, at least I'm not in debt for 2,000 to Apex. And if I'm starting at more of a baseline, then I know my system is good. I've got a lot of data now, 81%, and rising at the moment. So a lot of good data to show that the system is working, and the next step is just getting the payouts and getting more PAs. So I think I've said it all. I'm going to keep this short. I got to go get my daughter. And thanks for watching. Have a good one. Hope you had a good trading day, and I'll be back at it tomorrow.